Hello everyone, in March I showed you my solar setup for home, little small solar system that EcoFlow sent over for me to test out, and it's really amazing. I got 2 solar panels and then 2 batteries. So I upgraded my solar system to those 4 panels, 800 watt peak, and EcoFlow also sent over a new battery from the Stream series. Let's look at that. And here it is. This is the new EcoFlow STREAM version. This is the 5000 version. This here is the STREAM AC 5000. There's also a normal 5000 and also an extended battery. What's so amazing about this new upgraded version? 5 kilowatt hours in one little package. This thing weighs 45 kilo, which is okay for 5 kilowatt hours. The new 5000 series is made so you can use it as a normal tiny solar setup, but you can also extend it to a gigantic house solar system. So really amazing. The normal 5000 can have 4 different solar panels plugged in. It doesn't have to be 5 panels, but you have 4 inputs and outputs. And it goes up to 5000 watt, where the old series was capped out at 2000 watt. Now we have 5000 watt. 5 kilowatt hours, then you can stack them up to get 15 kilowatt hours, and then you can set 6 packs of those in parallel. That means you can have up to 90 kilowatt hours and up to 30 kilowatt of solar power, which is amazing. The output is also different. We have here an AC output. It goes up to 3000 watt, which is amazing, where the old version was kept at 2300 watt. When you had one only, was even 1800 watt. So this is the new updated system. Really amazing. And now the big question, why do you need batteries at all? Why can't I just take the energy that the solar panels produce and put it in the house and done, or into the grid? Well, it's different in every country, but in Germany, for example, there's a limit on how much power you can put into the house. It's 800 watt, and if those batteries, they can produce a max of 1800 watts. So far, the biggest I have seen was 1560 or so. So this is more than the 800 watt, and if the house cannot take it, it's just gone. And you waste energy. And then the other thing is, if you have a new house, I don't have that, but if you have a new house where the counter of electricity is digital, that means if you put something into the house, but the house is not using it, you're again wasting it. So everything that goes into the grid that is not used from the solar panels is just gone. So you need a smart meter that tells the whole system, hey, you're using 320 watt right now. Okay, so I'm just putting 320 watt into the house because otherwise it's gone. But they produce 1500 watt. Where does this energy go? And that's why you have batteries. And those batteries get charged with the whole energy that you don't use, or that you cannot put into the grid or cannot put into the house. And then at night, when it's dark, when the sun is not shining, the solar panels are not producing anything, then the energy again can be put into the house. I'm lucky, I have an old energy counter. If I put energy into the house, it even turns the other way, so I'm really paying less for my energy. But again, the maximum is 800 watt. Everything above 800 watt would be wasted. That's why I need the batteries. So I upgraded my system. I now have 4 panels. Before I had only 2, which is amazing. 2 new 500 watt panels, and I put them on a higher angle. But now the space, of course, on my garage is filled up. There's no space anymore, and like I said, the maximum I have seen was around 1500 watt, which is amazing that I can put into the house, and I can save it into the battery and then give it to the house when the house needs it. Awesome. If you have the old Stream version, you cannot connect those 2 with a DC connector, where these 2 here are connected by a special cable, where usually it goes into the grid. You can connect them, and it means if one is full, I can charge the other one just internally. It doesn't have to go through the house. Here, it's a bit different. This doesn't connect to this. They connect to each other, of course, if you have the whole Stream 5000 series. But with these 2, it doesn't work that well. So you can either go through the house, but then you're limited to whatever your country has. Here in Germany, it's 800 watt that you can charge this, or to take this power and charge this. But I found a great solution. I have connected this one here to the AC Schuko input or output of the Stream Ultra. This socket here on the Stream Ultra can charge or discharge. So I can take energy from the solar panels and charge this, or when this is full I can take energy from here, put it into this and then into the house, which is really cool. As the old Stream series, the new 5000 series also has the option to use it as a decentralized system. That means you can have, for example, like me in the garage, the Stream Ultra or then the Stream 5000 where the solar panels go in, and you connect it to your house via the Schuko outlet, and then you have another battery somewhere else. Let's say, for example, in the washroom. You also have it connected to your house outlet, the Schuko, and then when it's producing energy with the solar panels, it sends 800 watt maximum in Germany to the other battery, charges this. You can set it in the app what you want to prioritize, which battery should be charged first, and then there you not just have the battery, you have an AC socket, for example with the Stream Ultra, with the 5000 AC or the normal 5000, you have a Schuko outlet AC, and there you can power something, for example the washing machine, and with up to 3000 watt, which is amazing. So you can charge this battery for a few hours and then just use it as to power your washing machine or something else, which is really incredible. So this doesn't come from the grid, it just comes from this battery which was charged by your solar system. Very cool. And you can also use it as a backup. Let's say you connect it to your computer, you want your computer running all the time, you have it plugged into the system, and then the 5000 series is plugged into your Schuko outlet as well. And if the power goes out in 0 milliseconds, EcoFlow says your power is from the battery. There's no delay. That means your computer is just running on. You don't even notice that the power is gone. This is amazing. Now let's look at the EcoFlow app and how I integrated the whole thing. So first let's look at the panels when I go into the system. This is another problem right now that will be fixed hopefully in the next few weeks. It's that the new 5000 series does not appear in the same system as the old series, but again there will be an update and then it's included and it will charge the other batteries automatically. Right now I have to adjust this, but I can see that my solar panels right now are producing around 1.2 kilowatt. If I want to see how much each panel is doing, I can go and see down here my two batteries, the Ultra and the AC, and if I go into the Ultra, I see it's at 94%. I have put it at a charge limit. It only will be used between 20 and 95%, and I can see each panel, and I can see also that my panel number 4 is not giving up off all the power that it can do, and this is most likely because it's hot. It's over 30 degrees in the garage. This Ultra is getting 1.2 kilowatt. It could do 1.5, 1.4 kilowatt right now. And then it's sending 490 watt, or you can see here grid connection port, 475, 490 watt into the house. 506 watt, you can see it on the bottom left, goes to the AC 5000. And that's just a bit too much. And it's also getting the energy on to the Stream AC, my old one, which has 1.9 kilowatt hour battery. 200 watt go in this, and this is a bit too it's not too much, but it's a bit too warm, especially right now with over 30 degrees in the garage. And then I can switch and go to the Stream 5000. I see here the battery is being charged with 499 watt. It's at 31%. Here I also have a charge limit. It goes between 10 and 90%. And then in custom mode here, I have put all in that I wanted, what I wanted it to do. So from night till 10 a.m. it's not doing anything. From 10 to 4 it's charging with 500 watt. This is where the solar panels produce the energy, and then it's not doing anything. And then from 6:30 p.m. till midnight it's discharging the battery with 600 watt. And then I also have solar generation. I can see today so far I have generated 4.82 kilowatts kilowatt hours, and I can see all the graphs. The white one is the total, so all together, and right now the peak is right now this. We have 1.49 kilowatt, that's the peak, but I can turn that off and I can see that the new panels are producing more than the old panels. Then I can go back yesterday, you can see exactly where there were clouds in front of the sun and when not. And the day before, for example, it was almost cloud free, and that's why I almost got 12 kilowatt hours. And then we have for the whole week, here I can see again all the solar panels and the kilowatt hours for this week. Last week, you can see on Saturday, installed the new 2 panels, and before that it was the old panels. I can see it per month and per year as well for each month, which is so cool. Then I can go into total earnings. I put in how much I pay per kilowatt hour for energy, and then it tells me exactly on each day how much money I save. I love this system. I look at the EcoFlow app 10 million times a day because I want to see how much power the panels are producing. I get every day a little number that says, oh, today you have saved 3 euros, which is awesome. 3 euros a day on a great sunny day. And with this, by the way, you can also see how many sunny days you had. So you can look through a month and see, okay, almost every day it was 3 euros or 2 euros 80 or something, and rarely it was under a euro, where that means on those days it was a lot of clouds and it was raining or something, which is so cool. You can see the weather. So when it comes to sun, not the temperature, of course, but still cool. And you see the graphs and everything in the app. I love this. I look at it the whole time again, and I love that I'm saving money. Yes, of course, to buy this costs a bit, and you have to calculate how much solar energy do you get in the area where you are over the year, of course. And the batteries, then you have to calculate how much is too much. Does it cost more if you get the battery, or is it really a money saver if you get the battery? It's so cool. I love this system and I love using it. That's it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.